What is going on, everyone? I am so excited you're here today. Um, and like I told you up above in the first video, mindset is number one. Okay, before you get started with the training, please make sure that you are watching this video because you have to start with your personal development to be successful with anything that you do. Most people, they will skip over the process, because they are interested in making money right away. But the thing about it is you have to, you have to get your mind right. You have to develop that winning mindset, that successful mindset, because that is what's going to set you apart. That is what's going to make the difference in your life and your business. Okay, so we're going to start off with, just talking a little bit about what it takes to be successful, because all successful people, do the same thing. They apply a simple strategy, and that strategy is just called the success strategy. Because did you know that, just by applying a simple strategy, you can become successful beyond your imagination? Success isn't dedicated. Excuse me, I'm getting all a little tongue tied here. But success isn't dedicated for a certain category of lucky, talented people. Anyone can become successful, just like the gurus. You know, Success, it doesn't depend on your environment, your circumstances, your level of education, or your financial situation. It is not dependent on anything like that. It's dependent on you. What is your mindset like? Do you think you're a failure? Or do you think you're a winner? Do you think you can be successful? Or do you think you're a failure? If you've got a lot of negative beliefs, a lot of limited beliefs among yourself, that is number one. That is what you need to work on first. Because if you think that, that you're in a negative situation or that you're limited in any kind of way, your business and your life will reflect that. Because all successful people has faced, a lot of negative circumstances and a lot of failures before they achieved what they really wanted. Some of them were poor. You've watched some of the, if you haven't, but if you have, I'm sure you've seen some of the success stories. And most people say they went bankrupt. They had to file for bankruptcy. They grew up poor. They don't have an education, but they're successful. So, but none of those circumstances brought them down. None of those circumstances and situations stopped them from achieving what they wanted to achieve. The one thing that they all had in common was they followed the same strategy to change their circumstances and reach their dreams. So you've got to follow this simple strategy as well if you want to achieve your goals and become successful. And here, here's the ultimate success strategy. Apply the principles of success. It may sound simple, I know, but you've got to always remember that the true power lies under the real simplicity. Okay? This powerful strategy, it guarantees your success because principles are the same and they always work. Success principles are the same no matter where you live, where you come from, how you grew up. None of those things matter. Success principles will work, and they always work because they've been proven to work by all successful people to achieve their goals. You got to realize that, success leaves clues. And all these clues are timeless and they're priceless success principles. I've heard a million times success leaves clues, and it does. You've got to pick up on those clues and know what those clues are. Because principles will work for you. These principles will work for you as well, but this depends on just a single condition. The principle will always work if you work the principles. You know, you've got to apply these principles and put them into action. You know, because action is what makes the difference. You know, I see so many marketers out here, you know, they jump into a business and they're expecting immediate results. When the truth remains that, you know, they take in all this information, but they never take action on it. You know, and if you never take action, nothing will ever happen. So you have to take action on whatever you learn. You know, so many people, they're just ready to, they're looking at their business as this, you know, get rich quick. You know, when in fact, you know, it takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of determination. It takes a lot of persistence, and it takes patience to build a successful business. I don't care what kind of business it is. It can be online, offline, you know, network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing, whatever it is, it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some dedication on your part. So you've got to be willing to put in the work. You've got to be willing to, you know, see it through. So many people give up before they even, you know, see any results. You know, they think that, you know, they can jump into a business and then 1 month later they're a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. I mean, granted, there are some people who, you know, who have done such things. I'm not saying it's not possible, but you have to look at their factors. So if you don't have that winning mindset, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe that you can do anything beyond measure, you know, if you don't just believe in yourself, then more than likely you're going to fail. You know, because, you know, success takes believing in yourself. It means, you know, not limiting yourself to what other people think you can and cannot do. I know I can do anything I put my mind to, and so can you. You know, because successful people, they believe in principles and they persist until they see results. Some people, they just give up before they even see any results. Because they didn't see any results 30 days after, you know, they joined a particular business, they give up on it. Trust me, I was the same way too. You know, when I first started network marketing, I joined a particular business. I'm going to leave it unnamed, but I joined a particular business because they were promising me the world, that I can make thousands of dollars in a week. But you know what? You know, I didn't have my mind right. You know, I believe that I could just do that as soon as I started off. But I quickly realized that it takes working on your mindset, because I believe I couldn't do it subconsciously. I believe that I wasn't worthy subconsciously. So guys, you've got to do the inner work. And you've got to put into action. If you apply these success principles, they always work. They work for every single successful person who applied them. And they can work for you too. But you've got to remember, you've got to work the principle yourself. You know, don't wait for somebody else to apply these principles for you. You know, don't wait for somebody to give you permission to become successful. Know that you are successful. Know that you can become successful, because you can. You know, these people aren't special. You know, everybody has their own skills. Use your skills to your ability. Okay? And apply these principles. You know, take a look at your situation and see how this principle can work for you. You know, you've got to do this yourself. This is where you start. This is where you start, and you have to do this yourself. You know, you've got to lead your own life. You can't give up. You can't surrender to failure. You know, keep practicing the principle until it works for you. You know, it takes time. It takes time to master success principles. Like when I first started driving, driving a car, it took time to be a good driver. And the same applies here. If you want to be successful in life and in business, apply these success principles, master them, and you will see positive results. And just one other thing I want to mention is basically find yourself a mentor, someone who can help guide you through the journey and support you in every step of the way. If you want me to be your mentor, no problem. Because my intention is to try to help, 1,000 people reach their goals, to develop that right mindset so that they can become successful in their life and in their business, because the two go hand in hand. Okay? And that's a whole nother subject, a whole nother training that I will get into. But if you need a mentor, because trust me, when I first started out in internet marketing, online marketing, I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anyone where I could go to for advice. And so I want to change that. I want to change that for people, because, I want to see people successful, because I truly believe there's enough of everything for everyone to go around. So, in that aspect, I want to see you successful. I will be happy to see you successful. Surround yourself with people who want to see you successful, who want to see you succeed in life. Your mentor, whoever it might be, whether it's me or someone else, they can help teach you these principles and how to master them. One of the things with personal development, which I suggest, is that you read success books, and you'll gain a lifetime of experience and knowledge from the experts. Watch success videos. I do that all the time. I work on my personal development every day. Excuse me. I work on my personal development every day, and I learn from different people. If I don't use it right away, guess what? I got a notepad and I'm putting it away so that I may go back to it. But I am putting into action what I learned. Okay? And that goes for everything. Success principles, all of my personal development. If I took a course, whatever it may have been, I am storing it away with my knowledge, because the way to success is you teach people what you learn. You teach people, how they can change their life. Okay. Anyway, let me. I'm jumping off topic here, but because success principles, like I said, success principles, they always work if you work them. So keep practicing the principles until you master them. You can become successful too with the same principles all the other successful people in the world have used. So start living your dreams, live the life that you deserve, because you can make a difference. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter how you grew up. Trust me, if you heard my life story, you wouldn't believe it. But I believe in you. I know that you can make a difference in the world, and I want to help you make a difference in the world. All right, so with that being said, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you got some value out of here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a complimentary copy for you to download, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich is one of my favorite books to read, because it basically teaches you the principles of success. It basically teaches you how you can become successful. Okay, and I'll put a link over to the side, over on the right hand side, to join my Facebook group where I share motivational things. I get people to start thinking. I can't change your life for you. You have to do that for yourself. However, I can aid in it. I can help you develop a new thought process so that, because once you start developing that new thought, that positive thinking, your whole life will change, and it will change your business as well. So guys, that's the whole key. That's the whole goal. And also, please, 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 if you're looking for a mentor, looking for, someone to, help guide you, go ahead and join my Facebook group. You can join it even if you're not looking for a mentor. Go ahead and join my Facebook group that was in the first video up above, and let's connect. Let's get you started on the road to success, because I want to see you successful. All right. So anyway, again, that is it for this video. You can go ahead and start your course now. Start with video number 1 and keep moving through it. All right. So I will see you later in the course. Take care.